A while since I picked up this and started press that recording button. Last whole entire week I was pretty stressed out, honestly. Taking a break, super tired, not sure why. Even this week I try to get up early, but it still won't work. But I do realize that being disciplined really brings back motivation. Quick breakfast before I head out. Lately been waking up around like noon, like 10 or 11, because I'm just so tired. But today I was supposed to originally go to one of the property but got canceled, so now I gotta look for another one. Pretty excited for this too.
It'd almost be like if I was standing up here talking.
Honestly, without a car I'm really like limited going to certain location. Outfit for today. Plus it kills a lot of time on the way, which I hate. And I don't have the resource or anything. I really have to just exchange in using time to get the best result, because it's hard to find a way to leverage. Passing the next year or so, I would really need to build up the platform on social media and find a way to convert those followers into a buyer, seller, or some sort of income. Actually, my first time visiting Ocean Beach wasn't as good as I expected. I thought it would be more fancier, but I think that's in terms of every location, is once you get near the coast, it just get better. Walking through so many neighborhoods, now I actually come up with a sum and a thought and actually notice why La Jolla is actually probably the best. Highest value, which why it costs more, prime location, and it's near the coast as well. It's not like far out like here in the suburb. They got everything nearby. All this need prime location, honestly, in La Jolla. I could technically just take Uber or Lyft or drive myself every time, but there's always exchange and trade-off. I would miss out all the opportunity walking through a neighborhood and seeing the difference and actually truly understand the local. So one of the school projects is actually to learn how to work on these alley and use it as an old style in San Diego, and how to turn it to more efficient. It's actually pretty just looking up. You got the ocean on one side, you got the hill on the other end, and I like this house style. So actually just walking down the aisle now to get to the location is actually way different than what I expect to have these type of style home here. Honestly, just give me a vibe that how it is like in China. A lot of small alley, except right now it's just with a lot of American style home here. But it's really crazy how I did not know that San Diego actually have a lot of these locations like this. Like this is how home would be like in China. Super huge, and you got an alley to go into it because it's not urbanized. It's not in a city style, and it's super old. But then land are way cheaper though in these locations like this, where you have so much more space. You could build whatever you want. Wow. So like all the neighborhood here is just way different than what I've seen earlier before I walked in near the coast. All right, we are here. Very lucky to get this opportunity for a nearly $3.5 million property again. I just got in this property, and there's like an underground place where they have like a theater and stuff, but it's my first time seeing a home like this. Exploring this home, I just realized there's so many property out here in San Diego that I actually never seen, and all they give me a different first impression of each home. The style, the look, the location, or even the surrounding area. It's pretty surprising. Done. On to the next one. Just finished touring this, but my impression honestly is just seeing different property. Investment, whether flipper or all kind of mansion luxury, I guess. But sometimes homes are really hard to sell because it is just built for someone that's been living there for so long. It matched their style. And imagine you buying someone else's home that is meant for someone else, that they built everything for them in their style. So it's really hard to find the fits. Execution and discipline theory is also one of the important steps that you need. Recognize myself. I actually give myself a lot of excuse a lot of time. If perfect example the past week to just stay back, kick back. That's when I lost all the motivation and the momentum of keep working. Being a kid is great. Honestly, education is super important. Over this year, just by seeing so much, I realized education and all the learning is really separate you and the other people, and in terms of the environment you're in as well. Like, I honestly hated school a lot at first, but now I recognize it's really more important to go in school to just really figure out what you want, because it inspires you a lot of time. That's actually heckin' cool. What the heck? As much as I love the internet and everything online, but I heard this quote, not quote, but like what Elon Musk once said, in the future generation, internet could really just be for the people that don't have access to go out in the world, because you could technically go anywhere in the world now just on internet. So in the future, when people really want to go to certain places, it might cost different and everything. So the society might be flipped around in the future, where the poor just have to stay on the internet and they can't access anything in real life, because whether it's the price or the rarity of a supply. Now that I'm actually at Claremont showing another property, originally I was supposed to show a property that is with a lot of investment potential, but it was put in escrow right in the morning when I woke up, saw the message. But they still have alley here, but it's much more different in Claremont. I chose a lot of different paths, different career to try it out, but this time I might actually just double down in real estate, focusing on online world and trying to see what this could really come out, rather than jumping around in different industry to see different results. This house looks pretty modern, but it does look like a box container or one of the cargo boxes. But then you compare to the other end where the house is much older. Alright, here at the next home, this is like one house that is second story compared to all of the around neighborhood. It's very unique. It's probably good reason why it costs way much more. Got the permit to build a second story here. Just arrived at my next properties. Tall ceiling, super big house. In terms of the ceiling being high, these are like the type of home I like, where you walk in, you could see like a little upstairs. But pretty excited. Now gonna get into a tour, and after that probably go grocery and have some fun, you know. Long day, and later gotta head back on campus on time because got another investment meeting with the club organization, but that's how college life is. Actually gonna head out to grocery, get some food, because all I ate was the oatmeal and banana, which is super unhealthy diet in terms of lifestyle. But I need to fix that up, you know. I need to get my life together. I need to start putting in the work. Like, it's already hard competing at school against 45,000+ students. Next, I gotta come out here, compare and compete in the real estate industry too. So that means I gotta work twice as hard at least to maintain the same level. It may be hard and tough, but that's part of the journey. And the good part is enjoy the process. And eventually when you success, you will look back and see how much you've done and how grateful you are. Turns out the investing club meeting thing was at 5:30, and right now it's already 4:30. There's no way I make it back unless I give up grocery, which I'm running very low on vegetable and fruit. Now that I realize why I went for elementary wasn't that bad. There's often people on Instagram, whenever I post house about Claremont, they always say drugs and all of the negativity, but I mean, Claremont is huge. The location is huge itself. And there's always a lot more to explore in this area, especially when I'm new to San Diego. I've been here less than a year. Oh yeah, soon will be a crazy house. Every time I walk by different house and seeing different stuff, it reminds me of my own home. Just got some quick food that I've been craving for. I don't know why Panda Express, but it just came up in my mind. And as usual, get some bread and go grocery. Here, as usual. good news is I got back safe and had a phone call. Someone wanted texted me and learn more into real estate in terms of either social media and all of that. But bad news is I lost my ID card there. And now I need to figure out how to get this ASAP. Because without my ID on campus, I'm done. Although lost the ID, but luckily got a temporary one. Everything happened, but you know, it's just sad that I lost it. And $25 for a new ID. God bless. Luckily, I live in first floor too. I could get in. I was in such a rush to take a dookie. And just got out the laundry. Now pretty tired. Need to get some work done. It's already 8 at night. Time flies. Now that I actually gotta head out, shower, get everything done, catch up with work, and I need to catch up with class as well. Always bad thing happen every single day, everywhere, anywhere. It's all about how we take it and then reflect. I mean, it's my fault too. I forgot to ask to get my ID back after giving it out for a student discount at the grocery store. But anyway, catch you guys on the next one.